Sorry, that was too much. I'm gonna dial it down a little bit. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my chocolate mousse pie. Very easy, very straightforward, and it is foolproof because in today's video, I'm gonna use a store-bought chocolate graham cracker crust or a chocolate crust. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Keep watching and I'll show you guys what you'll need to do next. I'm going to start off by placing 1 envelope of unflavored gelatin into half a cup of very hot water. And this envelope is about 2.5 teaspoons of gelatin. You want to mix this all very well, and then you want to set this aside and let it cool down slightly before using. Here I have 4 large egg yolks, and I'm going to beat this until it's thickened up a bit or until it's a pale yellowish color or lemon colored. Then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm just going to continue to beat this until it's nice and smooth. And make sure you stop the mixer at least once and scrape down the sides. Into your saucepan, you want to add in 1 cup of heavy cream, and you want to heat this until it's hot but not boiling. Then you want to take about half of your hot cream and you want to pour it into your egg yolk mixture. You want to try to keep whisking as you're doing this because you don't want to curdle or end up cooking your egg yolks. So once this is all nicely incorporated, you can go ahead and pour your egg yolk / cream mixture back into your saucepan. You want to constantly whisk this mixture for a good 5 minutes or so on low heat just until thickened. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. It's been about 5 minutes. All that's left is to pour in 5 ounces of dark chocolate chips. If you prefer, you can use a semi-sweet, you can use milk chocolate, but for me, I prefer dark chocolate because I don't like my desserts too sweet and I like to control the sugar. Also, I should note that I did turn off the stove before I added in my dark chocolate chips. So now I'm just whisking until this is all nice and smooth and making sure that all my dark chocolate chips have completely melted. Pour your chocolate mixture into a mixing bowl. And take 3 tablespoons of your prepared gelatin, add that right in. You want to mix well and then set this aside while you work on your whipped cream. I just took out my mixer and beater out of the freezer, and now I'm adding in 2 cups of heavy cream. I start off my mixer on low and then I gradually turn up the speed. When I see soft peaks, that's when I'll add in half a cup of powdered sugar and also 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And finally, I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of my prepared gelatin, and I'm going to whip this just until stiff. Now I'm going to take half of my whipped cream and fold it into my chocolate. Just remember that the remaining whipped cream, you want to place it back into the fridge until you're ready to use it later. Here I'm using my spatula to fold my whipped cream into my chocolate mixture and just continue to do this until everything's nicely incorporated and it's nice and smooth. I have here 2 store-bought chocolate crusts, and I'm going to take my chocolate mousse and divide it evenly amongst the 2. But if you want, you can really use just 1 crust, but I like a nice layer of chocolate mousse, a nice layer of whipped cream, so I use 2 instead of 1. Give your pies a little wiggle, and this is just to flatten out the tops a bit. Finally, you can cover your pies and place them into the fridge for about 4 hours just until they're set. I'm just using the little tops that the prepackaged crusts came with, but you can use a piece of saran wrap if you want. The pies are set, and I went ahead and took the remaining whipped cream, placed it on top of my pies, and now I'm just spreading it with my offset spatula. Last but not least, I'm going to top it off with my dark chocolate shavings because if you hadn't noticed, Solve loves her dark chocolate. If you don't have it or you don't want to use it, you can just have a little light dusting of cocoa powder on top. It is bitter, so don't use too much, or you can use nothing at all and leave it as is. You can top it with some fresh strawberries, whatever you want. And voila, they are ready to eat. It's so light. It's light, but it's still decadent. Not too sweet. That's what that dark chocolate did for you. If you like it sweeter, you can go ahead and use milk chocolate. You can use semi-sweet. You can up the sugar, but for me, it's the perfect amount. And you get the perfect ratio of chocolate mousse to whipped cream, and that's just the way that I like my pies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.